What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things you love doing. With those that you love doing them with, I'm now about to give you a reading, sending love each and every time. And while I shuffle away, and while I'm about to deliver you your message, I need you to like, comment, share, press the notification bell. And if you're interested in getting a paid service from me, I do readings and rituals. All you got to do is just DM me on my Instagram, TikTok, DM me clarity. That's all you got to say, and then let me know your situation. And then we can move. We can connect. I can empower you, and we can go from there. All right. So I feel very much that there is definitely going to be a breakthrough in regards towards breaking through an obstacle of conflict. I'm also seeing that you're going to restructure a lot of your recent findings, realizations that, let's just say you've realized that you're in a space that you don't want to be a part of. That could be with work, that could be relations towards your environment. This is all to do with you realizing that perhaps I've been playing too safe. Perhaps I'm not really exceeding my own sort of like expectations of fulfilling my own potential. There's a lot of good that's happening. And what you've got to do, because I see that Spirit's saying within the next 11 days, 10, if we condense it, it could be 2 weeks. My advice towards you as well is to really think about your new structure, your new goals, figure out what's truly important towards you. Really focus on prioritizing one thing as a long-term thing. And this is something that I would advise to do so now, because even though I'm letting you guys know, or letting you know that's within the next 11 days, you can do it you can do it right before the 11 days. If anything, you should utilize this day to sort of figure out your identity, your plan, where you want to be, where you want to go, and then create a structure towards that and focus on saying that each day requires me to really think about, how am I going to lay the bricks down for my new foundations? What I need to do right now is focus on one purpose that will create stronger systems in my life. This is all to do with you aiming high and focusing that it starts within. So let's just say today may be a day you focus on your own mental health, your own self-care day, and be very much empowering yourself and say, if I'm going to transform my life, I need to become a better me. I need to learn. I need to make sure that I'm at the right optimum energy for my mind, body, and health. All of this comes down towards you reassessing what your goals are for the end of the year. So this is going to be a very, very impactful day. This is also Spirit saying that you should forgive yourself. You should allow yourself to say, this is a new version of me. You should allow yourself to say that this requires you to forgive those past mistakes that you have dealt with in your past. And it's okay that for you to experience mistakes. These are lessons. Every situation, every successful person that we know, I'm very sure of this. I can delve into it, but I'm not going to go into it. But they've experienced failures like everyone else, like you and I. And I want to champion this part of you, because I feel like you may have you may have expressed this for too long, and it's now for you to really press ahead and say, you know what, I'm ready for the changes that are there. I'm going to utilize this energy and really understand that I need to be a reflection of how my new reality is. That Spirit is giving me the absolute opportunity to go through this as a portal and really quantum leap into this new chapter. What I like about this is it's giving me vibes of like, you've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. So why not just shoot for the stars? And this is in relation towards your goals. I'm seeing that for you, you're ultimately going to realize that you're not inept. because you're not. It's the feeling of not feeling good enough, and it's your confidence that's making you feel as if like you don't have the capabilities to go far in your life due to experience. Whereas when you reassess that you are somebody that actually knows a thing or two and you can learn more things rather than just a thing or two, you're going to realize that there is so much potential for you to learn. It's going to really change your balance. There's going to be, so from a physical point of view, a chemical imbalance, a realization, an epiphany for those from the mental, and from a spiritual side, an awakening. But this is all to do with you realizing that, hold on a minute, 9 of Cups are my desired goals. These are the things that I want to come true. These things are within your grasp the moment you accept that all I've got to do is just take those steps. And the only things that prohibited me were my self-doubts. Now, I guarantee you that this aha moment, this shift, is what's going to really change. Let me just cover this up. I just don't want to get demonetized, anything like that. I've got the star card, right? And yeah, let me cover that bit up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Still want to get into, just don't want to get into, into trouble with YouTube. But as I was saying, right, this is about the realignment, and this is about you shifting your reality, because you saying that the life that you live right now isn't enough, that you want more than just what you have right now, and that you're able to fix these things. You're able to really shift this timeline into what we say as a quantum leap. And this is all to do with the changes that you want. You're accepting change, and whatever happens, the experience that you've had in the past isn't ever going to be as bad as what you feel today or anything like that. Like, the past is the past, right? Excuse me. Yeah. Trying to think about how I was going to say it. But yeah, whatever you experience in the past, that's the worst it'll ever be. And what you're doing right now is that you're not going to stay at the bottom, or you're not going to stay at this feeling of that you're in the bottom. You're going to climb yourself up, and then you will start to realize that as you reach the upper levels, there is so much that you can learn. There's so much that you can do. It really revolves about you making plans and you saying that you're more than good enough, that everything that you have in your life is not, in essence, beyond you, that you have the capabilities, and that you've got to open your mouth in regards to, like, closed mouths don't get fed. You've got to be open to taking risks, structured risks, calculated risks, strategy. Now, and this is very similar towards like a client reading that I had about a week ago. Well, I'm going to say, a week ago now, right? And she had this realization, and I'm sure she doesn't mind me saying this, but I feel like it aligns with what you're saying. But truly, she decided to just go on Linktree, and she decided to message very successful people. Now, she messaged around, I'd say about 50 people. And what she told me was that there were 4 people that replied back. Now, she went to the efforts of messaging the 50 people, but the 4 people that replied back gave her absolute gems. In fact, it outweighed the fact that she felt that, perhaps in the past, she allowed the rejection to feel a type of way within herself. Whereas she realized that the fact that she had the 4 people, it was worth the risk, because now she's got more knowledge. She's connected towards her industry more in terms of like having an opportunity provided to her because she took a chance. And number 2, she's actually, because of the knowledge that she's learned, we're talking about the fact that she makes now £300 a day, which is approximately near enough about $500, depending on where you are in the world. But the point of it is this: she decided to say, no, enough's enough. I'm going to make a change in my life, which you are going to do, and I'm going to just go for it. And the point of it is, especially with the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Cups, there has to be a part of you that has to bring that essence of strategy and calculated risk. And I'm sure that when you realize that everything that you feel maybe is like the fear that you're feeling is just an illusion, right? Nothing is ever going to stop you from achieving your goals. Only yourself. You are, in essence, it's you versus you every day. And the point of it that I am letting you know is that the wish fulfillment for you is something that I feel it's very attainable. You go out there, you work on you, and everything will follow. And when you have the confidence to, that's when you'll start to make structure. That's when you'll start to make strategy rather than gambling, if that makes any sense. To create structure, you're creating a system. You're not taking risks in the form of gambling, as in like, I'm just going to just go for this without even thinking. No, you're going to utilize what you know from your experience, make plans, and guess what? With those energy, you're basically creating your own luck, the same way my client did. All right. Now, if you do need help in regards to empowerment, regarding your new chapter, you need a map, guidance from me in relation towards where you want to be, I do provide paid readings. And all you got to do is DM me on my Instagram or on TikTok, DM me clarity, tell me a situation. I also have a website where I provide mentorship, readings, and rituals. The link will be in the description. And that was your reading. And take care. Sorcerer.